They will let you play with 11. I've looked at the rules. They say 11 on both sides is cool. No matter what the down and distance, no matter what's happening in the game, you can play with 11. In this video, we're going to take a quick look at Ohio State versus Notre Dame, just the very last drive, what we can glean as coaches and as fans from this last drive, Notre Dame's defense along with Ohio State's offense. If you like this video, like and subscribe. If you're looking for some merch, scroll down, look in the description. We'll jump right into it. Right here, 118 left. It's a 3rd and 10. Obviously, they got the ball here with about a minute and a half right here on the 35-yard line, so pretty critical play right here. And Notre Dame, they're in the 3 front. They're mugged down. A possible 5-man blitz right here. It might be playing 2-man just based off of the alignment. These guys right here. Somebody would obviously have to pick up this back if he released. Right here, what we notice as the ball is snapped, you're getting a safety rolling away. The safety's rolling down. They're manned up right here to the single. And we'll take a look. 5-man blitz. So right here, you got one-on-ones. You got a back stepping up that can help. So Ohio State's running 4 verticals. They're actually rolling right here to a 1 high. And they're just playing man all the way across the board. Outside leverage trying to push them to that safety that's going to be in the middle of the field. So outside leverage here on the number 2 receiver. And right there, Kyle McCord sees their space right there with that outside leverage. Drills it to him, and he's able to beat him to the ball. Now, obviously, right here, you don't want to let it get onto your chest because if this is a little bit tighter coverage, you have a better chance to knock that down as opposed to if you're extending your arms here. Right there, just enough space puts on his body. Really good throw and catch, getting past midfield there with a 1st down. Another 3rd down right here, 3rd and 7, 56 seconds left in the game. Notre Dame's still playing cover 1, so again, manned up there. They're going to roll to the middle. Basically, this guy, I don't know if he's a too high safety or he's just kind of a robber. He ends up coming to the middle of the field, kind of seeking people out. And right here up front, you see Notre Dame. They end up having their forefront to get a bit of a twist here with the tackle in the end. And they get a blitz right there through the B gap. And right here, if you're just looking at protection, probably big on this side. Those two are going to work that. I don't know if they work here or if they work all the way out, but right here, it's almost like they set inside, and they weren't worried about this guy right here because it looked like man-to-man, so they didn't really set to him. So right there, they're sorting all that stuff out. Should be able to take that mic, but they also have a back in here to protect, and that's where this protection really breaks down. So right here, you get a linebacker playing with the head of steam and playing some momentum. He just starts a little bit wide. He's probably trying to check swing. He sees this linebacker coming free there late. So right there off that momentum, he has to try to stop and take on this linebacker playing fast, playing with the head of steam, and gets absolutely drugged back into the quarterback right there. So great job there by the linebacker, playing with the head of steam. Running back, he's probably trying to check swing, caught that late. Gave his quarterback an opportunity right there because he at least got a piece of him. But just the physics of it, he runs through him, good pressure, gets him on the ground right there. Might be lucky right there that they get this thing knocked down with that pressure. So right there ain't nowhere to throw. That guy's breaking in front. Could have been a pick, could have been a big play there for Notre Dame. They obviously had a lot of opportunities to finish the game, and they just didn't. And this could have been another one. As far as the route's concerned right here, it looks like he's going vertical. He sits. It looks like they're running some sort of a dig in there, hopefully keeping that safety rolled away with that vertical there. If they can get inside leverage right there and win there and keep him underneath, that's what they're trying to hit, that dig right there to the outside receiver. Hopefully you can get some protection right there, get alignment on that linebacker as opposed to that running back. Right there, they're kind of lucky that gets knocked down. It looked like they had a good angle right there by the DB, the corner. Had a good chance to break on that ball. Here's a chance for Notre Dame's defense to put this game away on a 4th and 7 with 1 seconds left. And Ohio State just runs mesh. They release their back right here going to the wheel. They've got mesh here. Outside guy's going to mesh. They're going to mesh a little bit deeper. You got a post. You got to sit right there. Don't really get much of a rub on the guy that's manned up on the outside guy, but he just beats him with speed. So right here, as you're looking at it, straight vertical release. Vertical release inside there. He's coming across. Again, not much of a rub right there, just based off an alignment because he's outside leverage with that bunch. He's having a chase here. So they push this up just a little bit deeper on this mesh. The very first look right here from McCord, he's looking to the wheel. For whatever reason, doesn't like it. I guess he saw him roll over. Could possibly give it to him. Now you're one-on-one with that safety that's trying to roll over the top right there. Right there, they let that work. Give him a good, accurate ball. If this thing doesn't keep him on stride just like this, he's probably going to get tackled short. He's able to run and just get past the line right there. Not much of a rub on this mesh, but just the accuracy of the ball and the ability to keep the receiver running on this was able to get them just enough for the 1st down right here. If you're looking back how you could get a little bit better rub if you knew this was man-to-man, maybe outside release this post, get that rub right there, or maybe outside release that as well, and turn that into a dig. Something along those lines where you get more of an outside release to make him go a little bit over the top, might create more space for that mesh. Kind of surprised they didn't give it to the running back right here. They knew that safety, just like they had in the previous 2 clips, that safety's kind of playing over the top of everything. If you check it right there, I think he's going to make that guy miss, find a way to get to the sticks. Right there, they come underneath on the second read, get a completion, Get just enough for a first down right there to keep the game alive. This look right here, you also got two of the best receivers in the country. You got Egbuka, you got Marvin Harrison Jr. right here. Motion hit Egbuka inside. He's running basically a climb. He runs vertical and then he runs a dig right there. Running back checks, he gets out. They're just running a fade out. They're up top right here. The quarterback's eyes starting here, but then he's going to know, hey, I'm coming over to this side. You got man beaters. Both of those should be man beaters, but then also you got a zone beater with that check out. Once he goes there, they're playing zone. You have a chance with that guy going to the back. So right here, we'll take a look at it. Ball snap, you see McCord, his eyes start here just to try to get those mics or whatever to push that way. And he gets backside pretty quickly. Running back looks like he's looking that way just in case he needs to help. And he's looking for this backer, and if he doesn't blitz, now he's going to get out. So there's your guy crossing right there. He's probably going to take that safety. Once this back starts getting out, it's going to take this backer to the flats. Now Marvin Harrison, boom, he sticks his foot in the ground. Kyle McCord drills it through a window. That is a pretty tight window right there. So this is a really good throw and catch. You can say what you want, but they really stepped up here in this last drive. Great throw and catch right here by Kyle McCord. Marvin Harrison extends, makes the play for a huge first down. This is on a 2nd and 10 with about 30 seconds left in the game. But you can see what they're looking for right there. Good chance there. If it's not there, you got a tight window to fit it in between that safety and that linebacker right there. And great extending catch through the window by Marvin Harrison. This one right here, Notre Dame finally wins one of their one-on-ones. They're bringing 5 here with the 6-man pro, so it should be time. Not sure exactly what the concept was. Like some sort of vertical, maybe some sort of a post over here to Marvin Harrison. But again, they don't quite sort it out as far as what they're looking for here. This guard really leaves this running back out to dry. He starts and he gets contact here, and then he tries to slide off to get that backer. Probably thinking this center's working with him. That center's late to help. So this running back looks like he's out of position. But really, that's really hard for that running back. This center should be working with that guard as opposed to getting his eyes here to that spot. Whenever he gets his eyes there and he turns his shoulders, that makes it where it's really hard to get back over there for that. Now that D tackle is playing fast, runs through it. He's able to get McCord wrapped up. They're playing fast, trying to grab on right here. And McCord does a great job of just getting this ball out. Of course, they do throw the grounding penalty, but the thing about that is make them throw the penalty. All right, don't just take a sack right there, especially in a 2-minute drill. Make them throw a penalty. If Marvin Harrison would actually burst towards the ball right there, they might not throw this penalty. But right there, he's just kind of wandering around. Should run. You got to teach those dudes, hey, if this ball's ever thrown away, burst, run to the ball, make it look like your viable option right there on that throw. He doesn't do it, so they get the penalty right there. But make them throw a penalty. Obviously, you want to protect the football. Throw this thing away. Get out of our hands. Cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill ever. So right there, make them throw that penalty. I think if you teach those receivers to burst, they may not throw that penalty right there. But right there, he never changes directions or goes after the ball. So they definitely throw that penalty. So they throw the flag there, and they have to use that last timeout. This play right here from the defense is a little perplexing to me. It's very similar to the one that kind of got this drive going with these verticals here. They're in empty, so I know it's a little bit different set. I rolled to a 1 high, and obviously you don't want these guys to just throw the ball and get out of bounds. So if you're looking right here, you got these seams, verticals. These guys down here probably some sort of vertical trying to hold 3 for 2, and then see what happens over there to that side. So ball snap, McCord's eyes go directly down the middle of the field, and he sees this linebacker just spot dropping. So that ball snaps, he never gets hands on this receiver right here. He just spot drops. He's looking at that receiver. His corner is probably trying to midpoint anything right there, going vertical. And McCord steps up and drives this ball. It's not a perfect ball. It's on the back shoulder, so it slows him down, keeps him away from all those defenders. So this is a really good football. Keeps him away from the safety, keeps him away from that corner that was trying to midpoint, and allows him to open his hips, makes a play right there, gets a first down, temporarily stopping the clock right there on the 1-yard line. And right there you can see this backer, or strong safety, or whoever it was, rolled way outside and just gave up that seam. So right here, even if McCord would have got to it quicker and saw that spot drop, give it to him right now, he's got a chance either way. So right there, throws that thing back shoulder, allows him to adjust. Really good catch, really good throw right there to the 1-yard line. So again, kind of perplexing, not sure why they, after playing so much man and all that stuff, they try to just play zone right there. And the only guy that's rerouting right here is this linebacker on that tight end. So he's actually getting hands on. So that's probably what they should have been doing right there with this slot receiver. Get hands on, widen that out. Sure, you can midpoint right there, all that stuff, and then drop to the flats if you had needed to, but never got hands on. Really good recognition there by Kyle McCord, and then great throw and catch right there, getting it down to the 1-yard line. The next thing you got to look at is as soon as that gets down, is we got to spike the ball. So right here, 9 seconds left on the clock. As soon as they roll it, snap the ball, spike it to the ground. As you see, good job here by the receivers, just getting set on the ball. Doesn't matter how many people are on the ball right here. Just get set, snap the ball, get it to the ground. Right there took 2 seconds. 7 seconds left, so you got a chance for 2 plays right here with no timeouts left for Ohio State. All right, guys, looking at the final 2 plays is really perplexing. How this happens is beyond me. Looking at the numbers, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 10 guys out there on defense. They will let you play with 11. I've looked at the rules. They say 11 on both sides is cool. No matter what the down and distance, no matter what's happening in the game, you can play with 11. Right here, 10 guys versus 11. And what Ohio State does, they come down here to the one-on-one. Let Marvin Harrison work. They're trying to throw a fade out on a sprint out. And right here, McCord's a little bit late with the football. So sprinting this direction. And right here, just shake. He's going up. He's trying to run this out. Ball should be out right now. Right there's the space. So you got some space, a little bit late on that ball. Just a few extra steps before that thing gets out. Press that all the way to the sideline. And the DB's able to recover a little bit. And this ball's high and away, knowing, hey, if we don't get it right here, we got another down. But right there, I'd say, hey, we got to get this ball out a little bit quicker. Boom. Ball. As soon as his foot makes that cut, the ball's got to be out. That's where you're going to have the most space. Lets that work for a couple extra steps before it gets it out. DB's able to recover, make that a tighter ball than it should have been. All right here with 3 seconds. Ohio State's running a dive. Again, count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So again, on the 2 most important plays of the season for Notre Dame, they played with 10 guys. That cannot happen. I know the coaches are sick about it. I understand that as well. Somebody's got to step up and say something. But right here, it's running inside zone. There should be another DM or D tackle right here, probably holding this gap. All they're doing is everybody's blocking down. They're wedge blocking right there. Come downhill, get this ball to them, see how quickly we can get it. It's almost like a quarterback sneak just from your running back right here. Leaving this wide guy, corner outside linebacker right there, making him spill in. Playing with momentum downhill, and the way this quarterback is getting downhill on this mesh allows us to hit a lot faster than your typical zone. So right there, they do a good job. Get that thing almost like a quarterback sneak, and bigger back, falls forward, just gets in the end zone. Right there against 10 dudes. Wonder what would happen if there was a D lineman right there. Because right here you can see just how close this was. He's having to run through arm tackles. There's 2 folding in. Gets around his legs about the 2-yard line. Running back extends, playing with some momentum. Just hits the line with the ball. All it's got to do is break that plane with the ball. And right there, obviously lands right on the line for a touchdown Ohio State. Again, I wonder what would have happened if you would have had maybe another 275-pound to 300-pound guy standing right here in the way. I'm not guaranteeing it, but I'm saying there's probably going to be less space, and they're probably not scoring right there if you got that extra D lineman on the field. I hate to say it, man, but it was a heck of a game. I hate that it came down to Notre Dame really having a fundamental issue with just substitutions and not getting 10 guys on the field right there, but Ohio State was able to find a way, get the win. Huge drive. Kyle McCord made plays, and so did the rest of the offense. Really impressive win. Be able to go into that environment and find a way to get it done there at the very end. Now, Ohio State, I know their offense doesn't look like it has in the past, but that defense is really good, and I think they're going to continue to get better throughout the year. It might be a team that's going to peak later in the season and have a chance to make a run in the playoffs and national championship.